Hi everyone, this is Molly, and I'm down here spending some time in nature. I've just walked along the creek and disturbed a great blue heron. I hope he'll come back. And I'm surrounded here with these bluebells, and it's just a treat for our eyes when we come down here in the forest. I'm really lucky to have a little piece of land I can go and explore. I've been watching the birds and the clouds float by, and earlier there were just a beautiful sprinkling of violets and some wood sorrel. And I just took my shoes off and I got my toes in the mud, and wanted to share with you a story. It's just a quick little story for us to think about today. It's a story I've told many times as a park naturalist, and it goes like this. So once upon a time, there was a boy. He was a curious boy, and he loved to go play in the woods. He loved exploring. He liked climbing trees. He liked digging in the mud, digging up worms. He liked to go and catch crawdads and frogs. And he was anxious to learn all there was about the forest, the sights and the sounds and the smells. Now, in the same area, there was an old man. He had been around for many years, and he befriended this boy. And so the boy would often go to him and ask him questions about things he didn't know. The old man, he was wise. And after so many years of being connected to nature, he could identify the sounds of the birds. He could look in the mud and see what animal had come through in the tracks. He was always anxious and willing to share his information with the boy. The boy was always trying to find something that the old man would not know. A flower or a tree or maybe an insect. But no matter how many times the boy would ask, the old man was just so wise he would answer every question. And it kind of irritated the boy. The old man, such a know-it-all. One day, the boy thought it would be fun to trick him. I'm going to try to ask him a question that he cannot answer. I'm going to see if I can stump that old man. So the boy's walking along the forest, and he spots something. It's a fledgling. This is a young bird. It's not injured. It's just not strong enough yet to take flight. It was hopping on the ground, and it was easy for the boy to catch her. He grabbed the bird and cupped it between his two hands. And then he got an idea. So he ran as fast as he could to the old man's place. "Hey, hey," he shouted. "I bet you can't guess. I bet you don't know. I bet you cannot figure out what I have in my hand." The old man was very observant. And between the boy's fingers, he saw a flicker of a feather, just a glimmer. And so the old man said, "Oh, well, looks like you caught yourself a bird." Oh! Ah! This made the boy angry, for he had really wanted to trick the old man. So then he got another idea. And he said, "That's right. I have a bird. I have a bird in my hand, but I bet you can't guess. I bet you don't know. Is it dead or is it alive?" Well, just then the bird chirped, as young birds will often do. So the man knew the bird was truly alive. But he feared that if he said that, the boy might crush the bird, killing it, just to play a joke on him, just to fool him. And the old man remembered what it was like to be a boy. So for a long time he didn't say anything, but finally he spoke these words. "I cannot tell you if that bird is dead or alive, for only you hold that answer in your hand." And so it is. We hold many answers in our hand, and we choose whether to kill them or to let them be free, for the answer to take flight. So, a story. Let it come, let it go. A story, a story. Now you know.